Hi, everyone. My name is Lauren Wise. I'm a professor in the Department of Epidemiology. I'm going to be talking about PFAS and fertility today in two preconception cohort studies here at BU. One's called Snart-Forelder, which is in Denmark, and the other is called Presto here in North America. So I just wanted to start off by saying over the past decade, I've been very interested in studying modifiable determinants of fertility, like many of the others who have presented today. Why fertility? Well, U.S. fertility rates have been declining in recent years, and in 2023, the fertility rate dropped to a record low. Infertility, which is the inability to conceive during 12 months of unprotected intercourse, affects about 20% of couples, and there are large racial and socioeconomic disparities in infertility, as well as access to fertility treatment. Reasons for the fertility decline are unclear, but could have to do with changes in the economy, war, delayed childbearing. But environmental factors such as chemical contaminants may also play a role. And so our team has focused on studying the effects of endocrine disrupting chemicals such as PFAS or forever chemicals. And I'm going to share with you some of the research that we've done today in this area. So briefly, PFAS are persistent synthetic chemicals found in our drinking water and a range of consumer products such as those that are listed at the bottom left here. And while there has been a decrease in exposure to selected PFAS over time due to phase-outs of some chemicals, replacement PFAS chemicals have been added. For example, the prevalence of PFNA, if you look at the bottom right here, has gone up over time while some of the more common PFAS chemicals have gone down. And studies have shown that there has been reduced fertility in association with many of these chemicals. So I just wanted to show you a summary of the literature, and the main take-home message here is that while retrospective studies show that PFAS and PFOA are associated with reduced fertility, prospective studies, which are much better designed because they can clarify temporality and reduce misclassification, tend to show that PFNA is associated with reduced fertility. So our study objective was to assess the association between PFAS exposure and fecundability in these two web-based cohorts. Just briefly, this is a slide of our study design, and primary participants identify as female, are aged 18 to 45, and they're actively trying to conceive when they enter the study. They complete a comprehensive baseline questionnaire, and then they complete shorter follow-up questionnaires every 2 months for up to 12 months, or until they get pregnant, whichever comes first. Within 2 weeks of enrollment, they provide blood and a range of other biospecimens. And so for our analysis of PFAS and fertility, we analyzed a total of 163 samples, 79 in the Danish cohort, 84 in Presto, and we saw that medium serum concentrations were higher in the US than in Denmark for many of the PFAS, except for PFDA. And we found on the right-hand side, our main results show that there was little association with fertility with the exception of PFNA, which was associated with reduced fertility. And that's consistent with the prospective studies that I was showing you earlier. And this is a concern because PFNA is increasing in our environment. And in the future, we will update these results with more chemicals, do a mixtures modeling approach to account for the correlation between the chemicals. And I just want to thank my team and also Presto participants. Thank you very much.